All right, what's going on, you guys? I'm shooting this quick video because we do have the upcoming week. First of all, I want to say happy holidays, happy New Year's for our Winner Circle group, and for those who are not inside of our Winner Circle group, I want to say happy holidays to you guys as well. This is the beginning of 2018, which can be a promising year if you are learning or you're trading Forex. So I want to say congratulations to you guys that have continue the journey with us in our Winner Circle group inside of the Unit of Prosperity in Imarketslive, which is the leading source of education for learning how to trade Forex. But we had a forecast. This is one of the pairs that we're looking at for the first week of January, which is Euro JPY. I'm looking at it at the 4-hour chart. We sent out the forecast for Euro JPY in the Winner Circle Signals group. So if you're not a paid member of the Winner Circle, you can just get a contact with one of the team members inside of the Winner Circle so that you can get access to our Winner Circle Signals group. But within the group, we sent out a signal for Euro JPY. This is one of the pairs that we will be watching for the week, and this is the forecast that we've come up with analyzing as a group and as a team. As you can see, this is my Euro JPY chart. I'm looking at the 4-hour chart, and we're going to break down a few things with the Euro JPY and why we're expecting a certain trend in the next few days in the upcoming week for the Euro JPY pair. Now, what I did was I drew up a trend line. Well, actually, I drew a support and resistance line, which is this red line, which is my support. This is my bottom, which is my floor. And the red line at the top is my resistance. And the reason why I drew these lines, if you can see, it created a zone. It came up on the uptrend here, and then once it got to this level, it reached the top. This is this first green box. It reached its top. It came down, started bouncing around, came back up, reached that top again, came down, started bouncing around, came back up, reached that top again. So that is, we have 3 indications that this price range is a good zone for Euro JPY. The market tends to repeat itself, and if you look back and you look further to the left, you will see certain price ranges where the market can consolidate or get comfortable. So now that we know that it is comfortable or it tends to reverse at this price, we know that this was a resistance line. So I'll put a resistance line here. Same thing for the bottom. As you can see, it came down near this line, went back up, came back down, near this line, went back up, came back down, touched it here, 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 and here. So this is a good point of support for Euro JPY within this zone. Whenever it's in this area, we know that we have a resistance at the top here, and we have a support here. And if you look to the left, you notice the support, which is the floor here, was once the ceiling over here. If you notice, it hit the ceiling here, and then it hit over here. So this is a pretty good price, and I can almost guarantee you, if we look further to the left and we go back a few weeks or a few months, whenever Euro JPY is in the zone, it's still using this price range as a support or a resistance. So it eventually it broke past this ceiling. So what we're now looking for is a retracement. Usually once it breaks out of a comfortable zone, it will try to come back to reach and get back into that comfortability zone. And if it doesn't quite reach back into the comfortability zone, it usually continues a trend. So right now we're looking at an uptrend for Euro JPY because it broke right here. I'm going to get rid of this Fibonacci table because this is my fib. So for right now, I'm going to just take it out so we can't see it. I don't think I should have done that, but this is our fib. I'm sorry, this is our trend right now for Euro JPY, because you notice it came down to the support, it bounced up, it created a higher low, came back up, higher low, came back up, a higher low. So it created a trend. And I'm going to draw the trend line so you can see the trend. It created a trend from here through here. Let me take this off. That's our trend line for as this trade was going on. You notice it came up, hit, 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 and then it broke through. This is an impulse. This is probably news 9 times out of 10. When this happened, this impulse breaking through the flag happened because it came and continued to go right back up. So I'm guessing if I was to look back at Ramon's guaranteeing, this was news, and that's the reason why it broke through the trend line. But after it formed itself and got itself together, back together, it went back up, and it continued on the trend that it was going. So we're continuously on an uptrend. So what I would do is I would utilize the trend line now here, and we're expecting it to come back just to retest. Now, when I had the fibs up, I drew the fib. I'm gonna draw a fib again so we can see it. I just drew it from the bottom of the impulse to the top to where it was now. So I draw my fib retracement from the bottom to the top. And what we have, usually once it reaches from 0, this is my 0 line here, I believe. Well, this is my 100% line, I'm sorry. And this is my 0 line at the top. Usually when you have a trend going from 0 to 100 on the fib, it will retrace at least 50%. So what we're doing is we're not looking exactly for the sell for it to come down, because it may not come down to the 50% line. It may continue to go up depending on how the market acts once the market first opens. But I want to watch this pair to see if it does come down and it reaches this 50% line. We guarantee you that it's going to bounce from here, because if you notice, if you look across here, 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 all in this area where this 50% line is, I'm going to draw the line so you can see it. All in this area where this 50% line is, I'm going to make it black so it's the same color as the fib. All in this area, we have support. As you can see, it touched this support or resistance, bounced back down. Here, it hit the resistance, bounced down. Here, it consolidated on that resistance. So we're expecting it, if it does come down to this resistance, being that it's above it now, when it comes down, it may use it as a floor, bounce off of the floor or the support, and continue to rise. So we're expecting it. We want to watch this pair for the first few days to see how far it comes down. If it comes down, it may come down to this red line or near the 382 line, this blue line in the fib, and bounce up, or it may come down all the way back down to the 50% line on the fib and bounce up. So we want to watch it. Now it's higher risk. You can go in for the sell if you want to, but what I'm waiting for is confirmation. We want the market to fall in the trap. And this trap, Euro JPY's trap, is if it falls to at least the 3.8 zone or the 50% zone on the fib, anywhere between this area, and I'm going to draw a box so we can see the area that we're talking about. Anywhere in between this area, we're expecting to take a buy. So anywhere between 134.40 and 133.70 or 133.77, we want it to fall. If it falls in between that areas, we're looking to buy for the upsell. Like I said, you can risk it and go for a sell and ride it down if you're a high risk trader. But if you are waiting for the market to show itself and reveal itself, wait for it to fall, and if it falls in this area, you go ahead and start looking for a buy to the upside. So hopefully that video was a good explanation of our winner circle signal and our forecast for Euro JPY. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please subscribe to our winner circle channel. We will be doing weekly forecasts for numerous of pairs every single week in 2018. We'll also be sharing some of our key strategies on YouTube and on Facebook. So subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below for the pairs that you're looking for the week, and us as a group, we will analyze it together. Now, I do want to send a lending hand for the people that are looking to join a group or looking to learn Forex. Get in contact with me. I'll send you some detailed information on how we got started in the winner circle. We are connected to the leading source of education in Forex and cryptocurrencies online right now. So if you want access to over 80 hours of training, live training during trading sessions, access to multiple signals groups, access to all of our indicators and our tools that we use, and access to our key strategies that we teach our team on a daily basis, just get in contact with me or whoever shared this video with you that is a part of our Winning Circle group, and we'll be more than happy to get you set up, more than happy to walk you through the process of opening your accounts. If you're brand new to Forex, it's fine. If you are seasoned in Forex, we definitely have education for you as well. So just get in contact with me, get in contact with whoever shared this video with you. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful week in the foreign exchange market. I'll see you on the other side.